What's going on? Gemini, it's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your reading for January, the new year 2020. All right, we're going to be hopping into your present energies, your futuristic energies, seeing what the messages are saying through the cards. All right, this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone that listens, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel like always. If it does not resonate, you can always check out your rising or your moon or one of the previous readings that I did for Gemini because that may match you a little bit more. All right, this is going to be your present energy right here that we're checking out. This is your main storyline that we'll be hopping into first. After that, we're going into your futuristic energy on the left side. Also, your supporting details. And we'll be wrapping it up with the fairy card. You guys got the King of Autumn. All right, Gemini, if you are brand new to my channel, check me out on IG at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. And if you want a personal reading, you can look into the description of the video. It'll have all the details about booking a private reading with me. All right, let's do this, Gemini. Crowning your reading, we do have the Fool card, clarified by the Death card. All right, so brand new year, brand new energy happening. The Fool card does talk about a brand new beginning, a leap, a risk, a jump of faith, that's taking part or that you guys are wanting to do in the new year. The Fool energy here, I always like this card because it's talking about not just taking a jump off the cliff for any reason, right? He's really more so being pulled into this new direction by curiosity, because he feels there is a new journey, because there are some missing pieces to the puzzle. He's been following the breadcrumbs. So I feel like you guys are definitely continuing to walk down this path, or even feeling like you're taking this brand new leap in a new direction, Gemini, but it's because you're intuitively being pulled in this new direction, right? The universe has you kind of attached to a string, right? And the closer that you get to this energy that it feels like it's pulling you, the more you feel better, the more you feel like things are being uncovered. You're going on some type of adventure or starting up some new journey, right? Or a higher level to your same journey that you're on, right? So there is a leap that's being taken. The Death card here is talking about a transformation that's needed in order to go on this new path or start this new beginning. You guys could have definitely been experiencing that transformation in 2019, possibly. But this is talking about a wrap up of some deeper energy, some shadow work that could have definitely been done. But you budding into this new flower, budding into this butterfly energy almost. This is talking about coming out of a metamorphosis. If there has been some deep transformational work, some deep inner work that you were kind of digging at deeply in 2019, and there was a lot of challenges and things were falling apart like it was for all of us. The Fool card here to me almost looks like a flower that's budding, right? Or like I said, a butterfly that's coming out of the cocoon after he has transformed into this brand new being and being able to fly, right? When before all he could do was walk around on the ground very slowly as the caterpillar. So you're going to start to really spread your wings, I feel, in January coming into the new year, seeing why all of that transformational work had to go down in 2019, really starting to feel the areas that have expanded for you, right? The new gifts that have come online, the new activations, the new consciousness that you can kind of view your world from. You're walking into this brand new place, but it's also a brand new you, right? Because you're not able to go into this unknown place or this new beginning, this journey, without you having had this transformation at the same time. So this is the Fool energy mixed in with the Death card. It's feeling good too, right? Because I really feel like a lot of Geminis are going to be really stretching out into 2020, seeing how far you've come, how far you've stretched yourself, right? And feeling this expansive energy and really being able to play with it. Like, okay, what can I do now? Like, after the darkness has passed, right? And that deeper subconscious transformation has ended, You're coming up consciously understanding some things that you didn't before, seeing some things that you missed before, right? And walking a little bit differently. I'm seeing some of y'all have some high levels of swag going into 2020, a high level of confidence that you're coming out with because you're feeling the shift of vibration, the shift in energy. All right, right below that, the Four of Wands energy clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Four of Wands is talking about this stable foundation that you're wanting to build on top of. Ten of Pentacles energy talking about this abundance. So I feel a lot of you guys have been working on how you want your lifestyle to be. You've been putting in the work on a ground level, trying to get to the goal of the Ten of Pentacles, right? And in 2020, you're seeing more of that, but a lot more of the fruits of your labor are beginning to kind of show and shine in 2020. Let me move this out the way. So Four of Wands for some of you guys definitely could be talking about some commitments, some marriages coming, some proposals coming definitely in 2020. Or this is just where your mind could be coming into the new year. Like you want this year to be the year that you're partnering up with someone, right? You're walking past the threshold with somebody, stepping over the broom. This could be your year, Gemini, if you are a single Gemini, or this is something that you've been trying to manifest for a while. Yeah. Four of Wands with Ten of Pentacles is definitely talking about straight up marriage energy. Just want to let you know. All right. But on a deeper level, because we always go deeper, right? This is definitely talking about your stability within yourself that you feel, right? And how you're using all of your gifts, your talents, your intelligence in order to build this abundance for your world, this material wealth, right? Having or living inside of an environment that you can feed on and you can feed into. This is talking about an environment that facilitates the energy that you're kind of giving off, right? And kind of searching for those environments. Some of you guys could definitely be taking this jump or making this move, this new beginning, maybe physically moving in order to find that environment that I'm talking about, in order to live in a place where the lifestyle matches your inner world. But whatever it is that you're moving into, you definitely want this longevity to come with it, whether it's a relationship, a new lifestyle, a new career, moving to a new place physically. This is talking about how you're looking and searching for longevity in your life. Sorry that I can't talk tonight. Yeah. So you're passing this bridge is what I'm feeling too, Gemini. You're walking across this bridge that I feel like is only really walked across maybe once in life, when you really kind of make this shift consciously into kind of like feeling like, okay, this is the type of life that I want to live. I'm kind of leaving an older type of life behind. I'm moving into an energy of really starting to believe that a certain lifestyle that I want for myself, I can have. And it's crazy. I was talking about this in the Sagittarius reading that I just did. And I'm feeling that same type of energy is something that's clicking inside of your mind, Gemini, to really cross a bridge, into a new world of stability, of financial freedom, financial success, material wealth. And so 2020, you're really honing in on that energy and really flourishing within it because you're taking those necessary leaps. You're making those moves. You're operating out of the transformed self or self. All right, right over here we have the Four of Swords clarified by the Justice card. Four of Swords energy talking about this deep relaxation, rest, being at peace, surrendering, right? Surrendering to these movements because you have the Justice card, surrendering to these karmic cycles, to your destiny, to your purpose, right? Understanding that some things are out of your control and controlling the controllables, right? This is what's giving you this level of peace, I feel, because the karmic scales are balancing with the justice card. You do have this karmic retribution coming in, these karmic rewards coming in, because they always come in after karmic cycles complete, whether you know it or not, right? When you do the work and you work with Saturn, learning a lot of universal lessons, or kind of jumping through all these hoops, or clearing karmic debt, then a lot of times you get rewarded with karmic rewards. It's crazy. When the universe was teaching me this lesson, it was maybe about 2016, and for some reason I watched these two movies back to back, and they all both of them had the same exact meaning, were saying or telling the same exact story. And I'm so mad that I can't think of the names of these movies so I can tell it to you. um but two of them were about a person that had to first clear this karmic debt. It was like the main characters in both of the movies had to kind of like go through these challenges and deal with this level of karmic debt before they could get the karmic reward at the end of the movie. And it was a little bit deeper than that, but I'm just saying that because that kind of jumped out to me. With you guys though, this is what's happening. There are some karmic rewards coming through that are going to kind of put your mind at ease, let you take a deep breath and just sit back and see what's happening, because 10 of Pentacles is a strong card, right? This is talking about some karmic rewards coming, that talks about abundance, finances, right? Some money coming through for you, right? And I never forget that reading that I did for Gemini a couple of months back, and it was talking about multiplication, how everything you touch was multiplying, how your finances were multiplying or doubling up in some type of way. So I feel like you are still doubling up in the new year. 2020 is talking about a double up, right? So you can really just relax and just take a load off a little bit, because you got some karmic rewards coming through, right? They feel like they're going to be good. All right, right into that, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Nine of Swords. Why would that be a combination, right? Nine of Cups is definitely talking about this wish fulfillment. It's talking about these karmic rewards that I've been talking about. You manifesting something major, but for some reason, you're worried about it. You're worried about this, I guess, once you manifest it or bring it in, then it's making you worry. So this, to me, is saying that it's something big that's coming. All right. It's something that maybe you guys have deeply been wishing for and dreaming of and wanting to have, and working on the laws of manifestation and the law of attraction in order to bring it in. But it feels like it's here in 2020, maybe in the month of January for sure, or you're coming closer to it. But there is something that's coming in January that's kind of making you worry. But it's a good type of worry, right? Whenever you got the Nine of Swords right with the Nine of Cups, it's like you get what you want, but once you get it, you're like, oh snap, I didn't think I would get what I want, right? And it's making you a little bit anxious, but it's a good worry, because all these cards that I'm seeing are good. So something is coming in that's kind of catching you off guard, is what I feel. And for a lot of you people, this is some type of connection that could be coming in, partnership that's coming in with some coins or with the energy to increase your coins. Yeah, some wish fulfillment is coming in though. Nine of Cups energy is here. That's really making you very content, along with the Four of Swords, talking about bringing in this peace and this karmic reward, matching that energy. But for some reason, maybe it's too good to be true. So you are going to be slightly worried with the Nine of Swords. And that's a lot of worry, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like you're happy at the same time. You're just like, oh snap. Like, what? How is that even possible? Yeah, so shock and amazement is what I'm hearing. Like the universe is serving something up on a platter for you guys. And I feel it's because you chose to take this leap, right? Some of you guys thought it was something foolish to do. Other people around you could have thought it was something foolish to do, right? The fool just jumps, though. Like I said, not totally out of ignorance, though, but it's because he sees something that nobody else can. He's being called by something to go on this path. And I think because you chose to take a certain leap, Gemini, you're getting rewarded with something, but it's blowing your mind. You see her? Her mind is blown. Over here, we got the Temperance card, clarified by the Eight of Swords. Temperance is talking about this stability, this balance coming in once again, just like the Justice card comes in to balance these karmic scales. There is a level of temperance that's coming in too because you're worried about something. Nine of Swords and Eight of Swords. Something has got you in your head, but it feels like it's a wish fulfillment that puts you in your head about something. So the universe is definitely here helping out in January, balancing your inner world, balancing your emotional life, grounding you a little bit. You see how one foot is in the water in the emotions and the other foot is on land, talking about grounding your emotions. This may be the balance that's coming in because if you're getting Nine of Cup energy, that's highly emotional. This is talking about some emotional wish fulfillment that comes in, right? Possibly because you have this partnership that's coming in and you're kind of losing your shit over it. Nine of Cups and Nine of Swords and Eight of Swords energy, right? Stuck in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, stressed out. Is this good to be? Is this too good to be true? Is this really happening? Is this just a facade? Is this fake? Is it all gonna fall apart? Really? Huh? So there is going to be a need for balancing these thoughts, right? Maybe you're going to use your emotions, your ability to intuit or feel intuitively to balance out the thinking, the overthinking, the overanalyzing. Maybe take a swim a little bit into your emotional world. Um, but balance is definitely going to be restored because this seems like something good is coming in. Let's see what's happening in your futuristic energy to get a little bit more details on this. You guys have the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot card, the Three of Swords, and then the Emperor. So Five of Pentacles energy does talk about a lack of finances, being left out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold, feeling forgotten in some type of way. You guys have it clarified by the High Priestess, though. So the High Priestess talks, yeah. I'm kind of seeing this. You're feeling, because this thing that I feel is coming in January is very big for you. And like I said, something you've been trying to manifest. So in your mind, your fear is that, it's too good to be true. You're going to be left out in the cold. You know, things will fall apart. Five of Pentacles, the lack mindset. And once again, like I was saying with the Temperance card, you're going to have to temper this or balance this energy with your intuition. You're going to need to feel into your intuition in January because some big blessing is coming through. And if you overthink it from your fears that have happened in the past, you could kind of sort of mess it up a little bit. So don't self-sabotage in January, Gemini, because something is happening. You're on the brink of this manifestation really coming in. So you're going to really need to get in tune with your intuition, whatever you need to do, right? Meditate, go for a long walk, take a spiritual bath, like whatever you need to do, sleep and go into the dream world. Tap into your intuition in some type of way to balance out this energy because the fear is that it's too good to be true, whatever is coming in. The fear is that you will be left out in the cold and things will fall apart. But there has to be an expansion out of this energy, right? In order to receive big blessings, you have to make a bigger palette. And I'm talking about within your belief system with this. If you still have those limiting belief systems or that lack mindset with the Five of Pentacles, then it's kind of like those big blessings, those manifestations can't come into your world because you don't have a big enough palette to hold it yet. So the high priestess is the one that deals with the intuition and the knowing, the deep level of understanding that I already own these things, right? I'm already in connection to these things. So when they come, it's not that much of a surprise. That's the secret, right? And if you guys ever watched The Secret, right, the Law of Attraction movie that they put out a couple of years ago, or a long time ago, um, that pretty much explained the secret. Like knowing that this is something that you already possess, practicing that visualization of you already being attached to what it is that you want, and feeling the emotional response of having it. Yeah, that also helps when it actually comes and you feel it's too good to be true, right? So, yeah, enough of that, Gemini. We have the chariot card here clarified by the Four of Wands. So, of course, there is some quick movement that's happening. There's also this balancing that's happening that's creating more quick movement. There's a mesh or integration of energies that's happening too. So, some of you guys definitely have some type of partnership that's coming in with the Four of Wands. And it's going to be like light and dark, night and day. Yeah, two different sides of the coin coming together. If some of you guys are really partnering up, it's so many different messages in the card. So I am seeing that. I'm also seeing within this card an integration of your, your two selves, your two sides, the two twins integrating and becoming one. But I don't know. I'm strongly feeling like this is some type of partnership that's happening too. Whatever is about to happen, because I feel this is an external blessing that's coming in, and with the Four of Wands coming in twice, definitely some type of commitment or partnership that could be coming in, and it will move quickly with the Chariot card. Some of you guys will definitely probably be moving or having to relocate, maybe not in January, but this is often the futuristic energy. Whatever is starting in January could cause you to have to move or relocate or go somewhere, or travel, because you're walking through this portal, you're walking through over this bridge, like I said, and something new is starting up for you right at the beginning of the decade. Three of Swords is here. Yes, this is what I was talking about with that Five of Pentacle energy. Three of Swords with the Hierophant talks about those past hurts or heartbreaks that we've had that has conditioned us to start to believe certain things, limiting beliefs that have programmed us to operate in a certain way, because trauma equals programming a lot of times. And so you guys are really going to have to be working with reprogramming on a subconscious level in order to make room for these blessings, because if not, you could possibly self-sabotage. Just going to put that out there. Three of Swords energy is definitely all the heartbreak and trauma that we've experienced, and it gets into our subconscious belief system with the Hierophant. So that may present itself as a challenge in 2020, you having to do some of that inner work to not get caught up in those older cycles, possibly. Right below that, we have the Emperor energy, and it's clarified by the will. You guys are definitely taking control of your life. So I feel like you are definitely taking control of this limiting belief system or this heartbreak type of programming, and doing that healing that's needed in order to walk into your destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a beautiful reading. I just gotta say it, Gemini. Excuse me. Everything just flows. Everything is flowing in 2020, especially in January. It's like a natural progression that I feel here. But the Wheel of Fortune, your destiny, your purpose, fate itself, the shift happening, bringing you into this new cycle where you're the boss, you're in control, you have overcome a lot of things, right? You're taking on that Emperor energy, which speaks of creation. It speaks of maintaining this big empire that you inherit, right? Or this big manifestation that comes into your world, having what it takes in order to continue to keep it running, whether that's a new lifestyle, a new partner, you know, a new career, a new business. You're bossing up into the emperor mode, showing the universe that you have what it takes in order to maintain this blessing. Because whatever is coming in, like I keep saying, it's going to be something that it has longevity attached to it. It's something for the long run. It's a commitment, whether that's on business or love or career, whatever it is, it has commitment tied to it, and it has karmic reward tied all to it. So this is definitely something that's kind of being shifted around. Like I said, the wheel of fortune. This is coming in as part of your destiny. It's part of the wheels of fate moving on your behalf. And under the deck, what do we have? The Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Cups. So yeah. You guys are getting some major manifestations come in the month of January. Congratulations, Gemini. That's what's up. For your fairy card, you guys get the King of Autumn. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. So yeah, that's what some of y'all, this may be the person that's coming in to partner up with you. Yeah, good person or a good company. Like whatever it could be for you. Like I said, career, relationship, it's something really good. It's something with the Ten of Pentacles attached to it. And the Wheel of Fortune, talking about destiny and fate. And the Nine of Cups, right? Talking about wish fulfillment, emotional wish fulfillment. It's big. It's the beginning. But it's going to lead to a long cycle of something. Yes, strong, stable foundations, partnerships, commitments, all that good stuff. And abundance, most of all. All right, so I'm wrapping it up right there. I think we're running out of batteries, Gemini. So thank you guys for tuning in. If that resonated with you, like always, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. I will see you guys in the new year.